Yeah, we consider the fact that we've had 24 teams.
Yeah, that's true. We've halved it. But okay, let's make it a little bit more impactful here. The last hope for NA.
Immortals. Here we have it. Game number 1 starting off against Liberty. And we have so many expectations. Hoon making his debut on an international stage. He's working on a champion that has a lot of playmaking potential. But at the same time, we've seen how it can deviate. If you go for the Hullbreaker, you're looking to try and play for the side instead.
Yeah, we'll have to see what he wants to go for here. I'm not a big fan of the Hullbreaker Lucian, but sometimes it is a necessity. Fortunately, he's not playing against Hullbreaker Koki. We'll be side laning likely against Orianna. Marksman Koki won't be going for the Hullbreaker, thankfully, so we're good to go here. And now we see that both Dragon Laners jostling for control over the wave. It's extremely close right now.
We saw a good amount. My goodness, this is it. This is the exciting gameplay we've been waiting for. Kona versus the turret. Charm defending against it. Charm cannot save the turret. There we go.
Let's go.
Liberty with the turret pickup.
Now it's 1 kill apiece on the turrets. This could be it.
Chasing after Gil onto Freaks. Freaks flashes over the wall. Hoon on the pursuit. Chases after piercing light, but back towards safety. Hoon pursues on and gets the first kill. Yeah, absolutely. You know, this is despite the Hullbreaker pickup. You know, he's going to do a little bit less damage.
They're contesting, we're going to fight!
Liberty now in a position to try and go for this. It will go over to Liberty as they pick up the first kill back on the Hoon. Redemption will not save it. Immortals start losing this fight. Shockwave does not manage to connect. Immortals get out in time. Liberty chasing after 1-for-1 on both ends. Kona will spot them out with the orb. And tries to decide what they want to do.
Immortals are doing a good job, but they get hooked.
Flash in, they get the lockdown, looking to take down Latmon, but Latmon has stasis and he will survive by flashing away and back into the mid lane with his team. Zello going down, the Ignite gets it done. Boss with the credit for the kill. Immortals lose 1.
But the teamfight positioning is too good from Immortals. Freaks on the flank and Boss cuts them in half.
Look at this sustain, Immortals.
Gumi
Heal up so much more health.
Gumi flash right there. Yeah, they have the Senna. That's the power of the Senna pickup. Hoon now trying to do his best to clear out the waves, to be aggressive.
Engage comes through. They get the cash. Latmon with the kill. Jumps in, but he gets caught by the shockwave. It's come back up again. The leap reset baits him in. Immortals will lose 2 more. Redemption being popped. Immortals making a stand here.
Huge.
Big shockwave catch onto Hoon. Look at the death sentence out from Mana Freezer. He does not miss these.
Does not miss these, and that's going to be 2 inhibitors down for Immortals.
And execute onto Zello with 50 seconds left. I think Liberty can smell the win here. Flashing forward, a jump onto Latmon. Latmon gets away back onto the fountain, but Liberty find game number 1 of the day.
And honestly, it all starts with draft, right? If you look at the drafts for both of these teams, Liberty, well, let me start with Immortals. I think Immortals actually has a fantastic draft, Grandin. They have so many win conditions here. The early game power of the Renekton, Olaf, Singed running at you, speed boosted by the Karma. It's just insane. Rare. They have so many ways to start fights as well.
Strong praise from Momo.
Yeah, but I'm not done yet.
Oh, okay.
You didn't let me finish my sentence.
All right,
but the problem is, it's a very hard draft to execute. It's a very timing-reliant draft that you have to play around your power spikes. Because you're going to get outscaled. FPS was playing IMP's team comp right now. I would say that's it. That's a great draft. They're going to win the game. Oh, Freaks.
Beautiful catch onto Freaks. The adhesive there prevents the flash. And first blood over to IMT.
And damage on your Reckless Swing. But you still want your damage from your Undertow. Your autos.
But he wants some stuff here for sure. And Genetic Crystal Arrow is actually going to prevent LBR from going to chase them down too quickly. Makoon's still in a spot of danger. Cycling being used again. Freaks getting very low. Taken down. Immortals. Kill first. He gives so much more damage over to Kinsen.
Yeah, that's gonna be for Wait, I'm not sure what's going on here. It's like they want to fight, but they don't.
They dive them on the turret.
What about Jax?
Trying to jump in.
What?
Taking down Kona and Enchanted Crystal Arrow holds Kinsen in place. No, that I think Trinamir is like the too angry to die. But it's
no,
Olaf.
It's like Olaf wants to fight, so he goes to Valhalla, but he can never lose.
Exactly, that's the issue there. As we do see Liberty take a fight, and seems to not go in their favor, right? Kinsen is going to start running in now, just send an embrace over by the side. Flip here by Funis to get more damage onto Kinsen, but the knockout comes through now. Gets a response, ties them on the target. They have the counter strike again available. And then Protobell makes the difference. Char, 1 hit away from death. Liberty won't be able to get the kill there, but Mana Freeze chasing after. pushed away by Gumi, but Kona spots the chance for a re-engaging. Running over to the top side, they spot out vision of Hoon. Hoon's coming in for the flank angle. The Chanting Crystal arrow flashes, dodges it, but it lands on the Kinzin instead. And Kinzin now in danger, has to run away. Counter-strike lands on the Hood, but dashing forward boss is now in danger. Mana Freeze goes down, does not have his ultimate up. Immortals will pick up onto the support.
This is a
point
really
Kona
good
does do significant damage. Something that Liberty definitely do not want to see. There we go, QSS used,
No!
but still gets caught, but Enchanted gets pulled back by the Transcendent Embrace, and it's not looking good for Liberty.
Oh no, that's likely going to be Baron. Boss has so many items, but it doesn't matter when you just get chain CC'd like that.
You have the arrow landing, you have the vision on the Kona,
no.
gets pulled back. He goes into stasis, but his team needs to save him. Kona dashes away. Once again, we see this Dragon flip, dashing forward. Freaks gets the Cyclone down. Immortals take down their first opponents. Kona goes down, Freaks goes down, Kinzin and Mana Freeze watch. And this is something that Immortals needs to get done. The WNS has had difficulty going against the Brazilian teams, but Liberty here now facing off against a fully scaled up Immortals. We'll see Immortals start to run them down. Ultimates popped here by Letmon, chasing them down under their base. Inhibitors have all fallen at this point. Boy. Liberty do not have a man standing that can stop Immortals from picking up game number 2. In the composition. Last chance here for Immortals.
Last chance here for Liberty as well, Grant, and you can't forget that. And like you said about Liberty's comp, it feels like they've thrown the book out the window. They're going full solo queue here, mechanics max.
There are no rules. Not anymore. Oh, that's adorable.
Love that skin.
I wanted to sing a little song, but I don't think I can.
That's the lane, by the way. It's honestly a very frustrating lane to play against.
A lot of poke damage, being able to deal with relatively short range on the side of boss and Mana Freeze.
Yeah. It's just unfortunate that you don't have a Aerie on Mundo. I think double Aerie would actually be really nice for the laning phase. Sure, it's kind of rough outside of it, but it's good for lane.
And something I think was really interesting that the desk brought up was the fact that, you know, Brazil has done so well against NA before. A very nice pickup down the bot side. Hood has to pop his ultimate. The Moonfall comes across. But
if
it's
that
first blood
took the kill
over Liberty.
If he took the kill, I would be devastated for Liberty.
We'll have to see if Immortals are able to trade back towards the top side. Freaks uses the repulse early. They flash forward. They are looking for the kill here and now, and they get it. A trade on both sides, top for bottom.
Freaks with a very... but you can't cleave up past the dragon, really, so...
Spots him out. Looks like it's a dragon trade for the Rift Herald. You're talking about a fight, but the fight happens at the bot side. Instead, Hood goes down. What? Another kill over to Kona. Successful Zed plays coming across. Dragon does hit over to Kinzin, but he loses his life in the process. Gumi has to stop flashing away because the package is in tow and coming. Charm starts running back towards Letmon, and Letmon, those big ultimates.
Yeah, Hoon is going to be very reliant on landing that, but exhaust in the hands of boss will make it pretty difficult.
Wonderful clone there from Zello to block away the hook, but still on the turret now. Good damage on the Mana Freeze. Mana Freeze might go down, has to flash away. The heal not available for him. Lapmon. Kinzin comes through, gets him the first kill on the Zello to trade back with Mana Freeze, but a second kill diving after Kinzin will make it work for
and
Liberty.
It's all Kona.
An engage coming through here for Liberty. They managed to get the play across once again. Kona looking for the assassination in the back lines. Will not be able to get the kill due to the hourglass. That's how it goes. Package was actually up for a long time.
But Liberty are so late yet again.
They finally go for it. Okay. Dragon's up. Immortals are there first. Kona trying to take down Cham, but Cham is still very tanky. The Mundo has a lot of HP. Goes, flashes over the wall, gets back in the pit. He's still alive. Huge ultimate out for the Ziggs. Does so much damage. Hoon finally comes alive. It's a massive Moonfall. And suddenly Liberty have lost 3 members. Diving in for a 4th. A triple kill for Hoon. Exhaust on the Freaks. He has to make a captain's play against Cham. Pick up the ultimate. Take down the Mundo. But there is no chance. He goes down. A prime gaming ace for the hope of NA.
Well, let's see if the Immortals can pull off this dive. I don't think Freaks is strong enough.
Gets isolated once again. He leaves the safety of his turret. That gives Immortals the chance to chase after a kill. Second Cyclone's use gets the knock-up. Waits out the repulse.
Look at Cham. Look at that Mundo.
Mundo
kill.
Support tech working out. Hoon comes in once again, gets the catch onto the Kogi boss.
Huge rocket.
Danger. Hoon might go down, but he has the hourglass to buy some time. Kill goes over the corner, but the exhaust onto Kinzin. They need to take down Gumi.
Nice!
Like going back to Living Shadow, but Lamont right there waiting for the Zed to come back. 4 more kills for Immortals.
But they did, but they would have gotten it regardless. Zello didn't have to die for it.
All right, Cham coming in here. Kinzin jumping on, looking for the counter-strike. Lemon with the solo kill onto Kona. Hoon hits a big ultimate, but he has to flash away. Gets caught by the package. Cham goes down. Looking at the second kill,
Oh,
and
no.
Hoon does so as well.
But a very scary situation to be in. But
Sides
look at the
dancing
flank.
around
Look at
this.
where Lemon is.
Hoon coming in, Lemon coming in as
Oh,
well.
that's
The
huge.
ultimate comes through from Gume to get the first
Wow,
kill. One
Gume.
takedown, a second takedown onto Kinzin,
Resets.
running them over. It's a hostile takeover, and Mundo is the boss now.
That's it. The resets come in from Lemon. And Immortals, I think they've done it, Grendon.
There's only one man still standing, Kona off on the side. Immortals, the hope for NA, live to fight another day.
And a reverse sweep in that series for Immortals as well. A heartbreaker for Liberty. You can see them with their face in their hands at the end of that one. And honestly, who can blame them, right? They've had such a Cinderella run here for the Wild Tour, for the Brazilian region. Liberty, fantastic showing throughout the Icons. I think they should be proud of what they've done so far. Number 3 seed, I believe, coming out of the Brazilian region, losing to the number 1 seed from WNS. It's not a shameful loss at all. They've done so much throughout this tournament. They've won so many of our hearts.